You're watching BionicDance. Don't run on automatic, instead, please think.
Why are Christians so moralistic and judgmental? I think this is a very serious question.
Wait a minute. Judgmental? Oh dear. Now I have to throw out my entire argument and start over. Okay, let's do this. Greetings, fellow space travelers. BionicDance here. Today we've got ourselves a fellow named Nathan Betts, and he's got what he thinks is good advice for Christians on converting people, but it'll really only convince other Christians.
Often it's not necessarily what Christians are saying, but actually how we present the message of the gospel to others.
Unfortunately for your side, that's only half of it. The message itself matters a great deal. You can be as charismatic as the world's best car salesman, but if you try to sell me a lemon, I'm going to tell you to go away.
I think of words that my friend Michael Ramsden often says. He says that Christians have turned rudeness into a spiritual gift.
Just remember you guys said that, not me.
Not only are we to present the message that is of love, this God of love to others, but the way in which we present this message to skeptics or to anybody must be done so in love.
But remember that you are presenting it to skeptics. Love is not a substitute for facts, which is what it'll take to convince any skeptic worthy of the name.
The starting point for sharing our faith with others is good news. This is good news. A story of God reaching into the darkness, rescuing us, and bringing us, as the scriptures tell us, into light.
That's actually pretty horrible news. Rescue by God or not, what you're basically saying is, look how much peril we're in. And the only way we can be saved from it is by pledging allegiance to and always obeying your God. And that's a classic scam known as inventing a disease in order to sell the cure. This is like if you told me an airplane was about to fall out of the sky and flatten me, then offering to shelter me in a plane-proof bunker for only my entire life savings. And even if you can point to the plane and say, see, there it is, your price for rescuing me is not merely unacceptably high, but actually pretty conniving and selfish. Which I imagine is not how you want us to see your God. But I challenge you to point to that falling plane. Show me this horrible danger we're in, from which only God can save us. Show it to me like a building on fire or a man with a gun. Prove to me that I even need saving. Then we'll talk price.
It's not about actually commanding people to listen, saying, look, you must listen to this. No, it's actually commending this amazing news to others. Maybe by saying, look, you should think about this. This is very attractive. It's appealing. It is good stuff.
But to a lot of us, it's not good stuff. I just explained how it can sound pretty terrible to some of us. This is why I said that this method will only work on other Christians. It sounds great to you, but maybe the rest of us don't find that tune so catchy. You're going to have to make it sound good to us, not to the people who already dig it like a backhoe.
So, it's not about being moralistic or judgmental. The starting point in Christianity is that this is good news made personal, and we commend this amazing news to others.
If that's your first step, then trust me, you're going to need others. But also, that should not be your first step. Your first step should be convincing people that you're not just playing a big game of make-believe. That's step one. If you can't manage that, then nothing else you have to say carries any weight. And if you're going to insist that we take it on faith, you're either naive as hell or a terrible con man. Either way, any critical thinker is going to need more before they grant your side any merit at all. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please, think. Ignorance killed the cat. Curiosity was framed.